Hi all, thanks for watching this weekly Connect. This week we are going to have a huge review game because next week we're going to be kicking off our summer series, which is going to be kind of a tie-in with our VBS Power Up Kids Camp. So this week we're going to talk to the kids about all that they've learned all school year long in Sunday school and let them play a fun game to get all that knowledge out and let us know how much they've learned. Before they do that, when they come into the class, they'll each get a paper plate and you'll just have them draw a picture of their neighborhood on one side and then make a picture of the world on the other side. Then you can poke a hole in it and you can have them hang it up either with yarn, string, or this is just a pipe cleaner we had. Just whatever your campus director sets out for you so they can just remember that. They can hang it somewhere in their room and they'll remember to go out into the world and tell people in their neighborhood and out into the world all they have learned in Sunday school this past year. So that's their reminder craft, something to get them started on, and then we're going to go right into the story room and play our game. So I've set it up so that we're playing a new game. It's a baseball game that you play on the board. You have a lot of questions to ask the kids, and you'll need to draw a baseball diamond with a home plate on there and then write down the rules of the game, which it just tells you if you roll a 1, you get to move a base. 2, that means you had 2 outs. If you roll a 3, you have 3 outs, and as your turn is over, it goes to the next team. 4 means you have a double, so all people that are on the bases move 2 bases. A 5 is a triple, all the runners move 3 bases, and if it's a 6, it's a home run, which means everybody that was on a base gets to go. So you'll have your die. If you don't have this sitting out, it's in your boxes that we have set up for extra game and activity time, so that shall be someplace in your classroom. Just grab out the dice, and you have all of your questions written down. So if you have some magnets or something you can use for the whiteboard, that would work too. But what we did when we played this as a staff, it was really fun. What we would do is we would just draw the little people and draw where they are and erase them. So first what you'll do is you'll separate the kids into 2 teams, and then you'll ask one of the teams a question. If they answer the question correctly, they get to come up and they get to roll the dice. So they get to go, depending on how many whatever they roll, they get to move that way. If they roll a 3, that's 3 outs right there, and the turn goes to the next team. If not, you just keep playing. It's like baseball. I'm sure you understand it. You can read it. If this doesn't make sense, or if you think this isn't going to work at your campus, you can go ahead and have, you can play Zonk with this. You probably have Zonk information, or you can just play a different game, whatever you want. But I just thought this was fun because it's baseball season, and we did play this as our staff, and we had a lot of fun for it. So say I roll. What did I roll? I rolled a 1. So 1 means I get to move 1 base, and I got the answer right. So I would just move 1 base, and then I would draw my person on the first base, and here I sit. And then I wait. We get to keep going until we get 3 outs. Somebody else gets to go. And as I move, then I'll erase him and move him as he goes, and then keep a score of us versus them, or whatever groups that's going to be. It's all written out in your curriculum. I'm sure that you will understand it, but I just wanted to kind of show you how you would write that on the board. So that's what you're going to play. As I said, if you'd rather play Zonk, that's more fun. That's fine too. When you get back to your classroom, you have tons of questions. I want to say, 75 questions. So that should take up a lot of your time. Obviously, you want to do your worship and offering. But if you have time back in the classrooms, you can just finish up your craft at the end. We have a blessing in here as well, and then you can spend time in prayer with the kids. So that's your last weekend of this school year, and next week we're going to be changing the stuff up because we're going to go right into VBS. If you have not signed up to help out in VBS, now is your time. Go to crossroadsabc.com and pick your campus that you want to help out at and sign up to help in a classroom. We are in need of some great helpers and great teachers, and we know that you are those since you teach Sunday school for us each week. If you haven't signed up your kids, go ahead and do that. That makes registration morning so much easier if you just register now. So I think that's everything we have. Thank you so much. Have a great time planning this week. If you have any questions, you can call me or get in touch with your campus supervisor. Again, thanks so much for watching these videos, and have a great week planning. Thank you.